Hi everybody, Jay Cormier here from Off the Page Games, and I'm very excited because we got in the sample for our very next game that we're going to publish called Core of Discovery, a game set in the world of Manifest Destiny. And so I've got a little unboxing and I'm going to kind of share that with you right now. Here we go. Alright, here's the wonderful box art by Matthew Roberts. Now this is the contraption, the map board that the game comes with, that the whole kind of game centers around. And so this is made out of cardboard and the deluxe will be made out of wood. Now let me show you how you set this up. First thing you do is you put on these sun tokens, and they're dual layered, and you snap them into place. And that is the kind of the setup of the whole first of the game. Then you choose which chapter you want to play. The game comes with fauna and flora, and then there's going to be expansions. Insecta, Vameter, and even two more that aren't included in the sample that we made. On the back of each one you can track which map you've played and who played what. You take this thing called a map hider, you insert it into this place here. Now, it's important to note that this will be cut out in the final version so you can see through it and see which map you're selecting, because you're not supposed to see the map. So this hides the map. So this hides the map because you're not allowed to look at it. And then you slide both of these things into the contraption, and then you slide the map hider out, and voila, you've got yourself, your board is all set up. And this is now this specific map. I think that's really cool. That's the little mission briefing that gives you information, and as you explore, you're going to be looking at different terrain under those paths. The whole crux of the game is this board here. This is for the fauna chapter and gives you some deduction. So it tells you that water is always next to wood, and that wood, for example, there is one wood in every row and column. And so there's more, as you can see, rules, and as you go from chapter to chapter, most of the rules stay the same, but we introduce a few new things. In this one, we have some petrified forest, we have Sacagawea is actually somewhere hidden on this map, and each chapter has its own thing. In the top right corner, there's rewards for completing rows or columns as you explore. Insecta introduces these flowers as a new resource that you can get, and so everything's very familiar as you play, but we introduce new resources, new mechanics, new concepts as we go. And this one has a new creature called the Fezron. This is the supply board. This is the main board where you're going to keep all your stuff. These three places here will be your challenge cards will go here. This is your backpack where you keep resources, your water where you store your water. If you want to build a shelter, it shows you how to do that. If you want to build a fire, it shows you how to do that. That's where you place them. And then at the end of the day, you need to eat food. And if you can't eat a food while you fail, you lose the game. And at nighttime, you bring out some new monsters and refresh all of your characters and gear that you have. So that's pretty cool. Speaking of characters, here's our characters that we have to select right from the beginning. We have Lewis, we have Clark, we got, these are, and each have a unique ability, York and Collins. Then you unlock Madame Boniface and Sacagawea in the second chapter that comes with the core package. But there'll be more coming in the future chapters. This is gear. So everybody gets to have a gear, which gives you another ability. It gives you some more customization and more replayability as you're going to try to test out each game with a different gear. They all look really, really cool. And now these are some challenges. These are the core challenges where, for example, this one says cool food. You have to build a shovel and dig a pit. And so you need to find wood, a bone or a rock, and some water. And it takes 2 hours to do it. And once 2 hours are up, then we check to see if we've accomplished this. If you have done it, then you pass. And on the pass, it says if you have fire, well, you're going to gain food. And if you fail, you're going to lose 3 water. And so you can see there's many different types of challenges. These are going to be in every gameplay you play, regardless of chapter. These are the core challenge cards that will be in every single chapter. So you can see a lot of cool art from Matthew Roberts and a lot of cool thematic touches. Then every chapter has unique challenge cards that will be added based on the chapter. And you can see by this little icon, that is for the fauna chapter. And so you have new things that require, maybe take advantage of the new resource that's in there. Then we have threat cards. Threat cards are often monsters, like in this case it's minotaurs. Those aren't minotaurs, but that's part of the storyline. It's kind of funny. And sometimes they're not monsters, like being chased and you lose some cards and being injured. And these are destiny cards. When you complete a full column of exploring on that board, you get a destiny card. And here's a whole bunch of destiny cards, and 2 are always face up so you can see which one you want to take. They look really cool. These are the resource tokens. Now the resource tokens are double-sided. One side's got the resource, and the other side has a question mark. That is because you can place these resources on the board when you know 100% or when you kind of guess or think it might be somewhere, kind of like a Sudoku type of thing. And then I've already kind of pre-bagged some of these things. These are extra cards for each chapter. And so, for example, this is for the Insecta challenge where there's this creature called the Ranidae who's preventing you from creating this insecticide. There's another chapter with the Vamator. He steals people's heads. It's really gross. And they each come with their own challenge cards and tokens and whatnot, and new goals and objectives and ways to play. Each chapter is definitely unique. Well, there you have it. That's a quick look at Core of Discovery, the unboxing of the samples that we just got in that are going to all the content creators right now to check out and get ready for our Kickstarter campaign. That's going to be launching in April. So stay tuned for more information. We'll share it as we get it. That was exciting. Thank you.